Well, the action continues on the outside tables, and our commentary crew had a chance to go across and have a look at Ryan Price. Earlier on, we saw him as chip leader. This time round, he's looking distressed. Suddenly, he hates the game. Ryan's come up against the White Eagle, and he probably was beat. It was a chance for some of the big names to come, and unfortunately, when Ryan called, there was also a chance for some of the big names to drop out. This time, the White Eagle, we could call Ryan the Bald Eagle. He was to go through. Ryan, unfortunately, to go home.
This White Eagle.
How do you feel?
You know, sometimes the poker gods are with you, and sometimes those cards come in and take you down. It takes one hand to destroy you, and that was my hand, my pocket eights. Yeah, someone asked me, you know, would I rather win a Grammy Award or a World Series of Poker main event bracelet? And I actually had to think for a while, and then like someone said, hey, you know, you're a musician, you should want the Grammy. But I think my head wants the Grammy, but my heart would definitely want a World Series of Poker bracelet.
So, cards out, and if you're just joining us, some wonderful characters at the TV table. Let's find out who's singing at the final table. I can tell you that Nick's chirping, as always.
And Darren looks confused.
Raise.
One person who isn't confused is Lacko. He's got one of the best starting hands, and he's raising it up.
No reason to be confused with those cards, as you say. Raise of 800.
1600 in total. So it's raise 800.
So the action round to Dan, who gets away, as does Barbara. And Emmanuel with the fold as well. Miron to call for 1600.
He hasn't got a bad hand. He's got a nice little gambling hand. It's a small raise, so he fancies coming in. He's got position.
Last time we split.
1600.
Last time it was a mistake.
So the action moves round to the buttons.
You gave me a donation, we ended up splitting. So now I'm going to give you the donation, and we can end up splitting. It's okay.
And with both of them folding, Nick's chance to call if he should he choose.
Nick's got a big hand here, ace-queen. And he's done a small raise, which is actually quite interesting. Out of position, you generally want to do a bigger raise with a hand like ace-queen to isolate and get a heads up or find out exactly where you are. Now everybody's come in.
Got a lot of folders. Yeah, 2,000 more. Is he also playing?
Well, in fact, Miron's still to call, and then we can say everybody's come in.
Yeah, cool.
Can I get 10% discount for that announcement?
100%. Let's see, I'm probably going to win this hand. I feel I'm going to hit the run now. Yes?
Yes, he does.
Gut feel, if you're Katsapa, seems to pay off at times.
2,000.
So Nick first to call. He comes out betting 2,000, and immediately Zlaka raises.
That's a great instinct from Zlako. He felt Nick's bet was too small. He raised, and then Miron now is flat called. Now back to Nick.
I suppose the challenge for him is he's had a raise and a caller behind him
On a dangerous board. And he's got nothing.
So he was hoping for his initial 2,000 bet to hold up. And he's been challenged at his own game.
He's trying to work out whether Zlako...
Another 3,
The problem he's got now is there's such a small re-raise and there's so much money in the pot. He's got ridiculous odds to call.
Give me a hint. Give me a clue.
To hit a pair.
I've got pocket jacks.
Good cards.
Good cards, two of them.
Pocket jacks. Pocket tens.
I wouldn't be playing if I didn't have two good cards.
You got a pair, honestly.
Hey, buy and see.
He's got a pair. He's got a pair of tens.
then he's got a pair.
Maybe
Got a pair on his feet.
No, he's got
Quite persistent about it, isn't he?
A pair on his feet.
Pair of pants.
Now I got a pair of shoes.
Well, some intelligent conversation happening at the table as well.
It's me and you, brother. Yeah. Let's split.
Nick makes a good decision. Oh, God. You can see it in his face.
The pain. Nick had folded the queen.
Poor Nick.
Miron says it's me and you, brother. He's not referring to his blood brother. He's talking to the other player, Zlako.
Zlako bets out 5,000. He knows it's the only way to win, but there's so much money in the pot. He's bet too small, I feel.
So interesting. I mean, Miron had the low pair, but he's got to be scared that Zlako's got an overpair. There's a queen and a jack on the board.
In case you missed your
It was a
flush.
high pocket pair.
Jack or a queen or something, whatever, something. Or maybe a pair of tens, like I said originally. I'm going to give you a donation.
See, Miran read
I've
it.
got absolutely nothing. I call.
Calling for value.
The problem is this. Miran thinks he's got pocket tens, but he had to call because there's so much money in the pot, and Zlatko made a critical mistake of betting way too small on the river. Cost himself the pot.
That is queen, bro.
My poker name's Nick, you can't stop this, because I can't even stop this.
And I haven't won any big titles except for being the noisiest person in the room.
I won the R1 million in All Africa last year. The shy, more timid guys don't like going for me. But obviously there's some guys who want to take me down. But I don't mind, I'll wait for them.
I wouldn't even say that I've got a poker style. I just got poker crazy.
I believe in miracles, baby.
I do intimidate, I bully a lot. And when you do that, people get defensive. And they'll see a hand a lot more often than they otherwise would have. And that's how I lure them in. That's how I actually won the All Africa, I believe.
I don't know why I play. I don't know what drives us. Poker's a crazy game.
Hold up. Hold up.
It's just gamblers like the up and down.
My brother actually, he played a lot more poker than I did. I used to deal the game 10 years ago, and I think it was a case of the student exceeding the teacher. I'm in property. I was a stockbroker. I wanted every single professional at my table. Because that's the one nice thing about poker. Doesn't matter who or what you are, at levels of playing fields. You got a chip, you got a chair, and you got a card. Everyone's the same. Confidence is everything. I believe in the universe that energy follows thought. And if you don't believe you're going to win, you never will.
I'm short stacked. I've got to...
So David Dadek joins us at the TV table, and he'll be looking for some sweet revenge after Nick knocked out David's brother in a previous tournament.
You see those lovely aces?
And his dummy's still there.
It's 1,000.
Hope he's not the only dummy at the table.
Beautiful hand for Dan, ace queen. It's coming raising. It's a very small raise. Ooh, Barbara's got a beautiful hand here. Fortunately for Dan.
Raise to 5.
28.
Another tiny re-raise. It's incredible. She's almost letting him come in. And now David's got pocket nines.
Up to 6.
How much is it? 28.
6,000.
I had 12.
There's been a double raise in front of him, so he might be thinking he's up against an overpair. But
Yeah,
it's small, so he may still call to hit a set.
I'm not saying we check, you're right.
And he folds it.
Yeah, I think he's done well to put that down.
He could easily be behind, could come a low flop, and he could lose a lot of chips. It's a tough decision.
You're lucky you haven't got biscuits at the...
And you hear him saying there's still plenty of time, no point in making a mistake.
No, but really, you put on a shot, you fold.
Nothing wrong with the play.
So it's folds all the way around to Dan, who just calls.
He could be in big trouble now if it comes with an ace this flop. Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
this is sick.
I've got a good shot. You know, I've got a good shot with you in the round. Have you seen the video? Get up off the table, you one hand, you had your glasses like...
All in, bring the cameras.
And it goes...
Well, what can you say? The hand pretty much plays itself, really.
I know, Miran. It's a joke. Have you guys got a paper when I make a joke, I try to lift it up?
If Nick will let me get a word in here, what were Dan's options? I mean, he could have made a more enticing bet. Do you think he wants Barbara off the hand? Because if he's trying to get her in, isn't that a bit big?
You know what happened to my
Well,
sunglasses?
the thing is, there's so much. There's about 30,000 chips, I think, already in the pot, and his re-raise is like it's only an extra 40,000 compared to what's in the pot. He's happy to take it there and then doesn't want to really get outdrawn if he thinks he's ahead.
Where's the cameras?
He of course doesn't know that she's got ace king.
Yeah, well, she
It's
hasn't
just-
called just yet, has she?
No, but I'm almost certain she will call.
Well, there's theoretically no way she'll be able to put that down. And it's the size of the pot's just made her too scared. There is also the diamond to play for. And that's for the top lady finisher.
39.
That is right. But she seems to have a lot of chips, which makes it sometimes easier to make these calls.
Yeah, but a diamond, which is a lady's best friend, valued at $250,000, would be worth more than 39,000 in plastic chips.
Well, you're certainly right about that.
We don't want to lose you yet. We don't lose me yet.
Poor Dan's going to be very upset here because she's representing a much weaker hand. She should have called a lot quicker by now.
Well, the tournament director. Wow, what happened? What?
Oh, come on, you cannot still be thinking about this.
I don't want to go out now. Okay, I'm going to fold.
You see?
What?
She's panicking.
You're kidding me!
It's the diamond that's playing with her.
Oh my God!
Okay. Sorry for throwing the cards.
What's that one? Ace.
You heard one of the other players shout, how can you fold it?
Well played, brother. Well played. Shot.
That's
for
not-
Arista.
Unbelievable. You know when you get the Katsapis' approval, you've done something good.
But the funny thing is, it's not really that well played because Dan didn't realize he was bluffing. He thought he was value betting going all in.
She's after the diamond, let me tell you, my friend.